A leaking ceiling, yellow water stains, and constant ponding, these are not scenes from a disaster zone, but the reality faced by an 80-year-old woman and her grandson living in a public housing flat at Block 105 Henderson Crescent. After 3 years of struggling with water pouring through their ceiling, the elderly pair have finally been forced to leave their home. And the reason? A neighbor upstairs who simply refuses to open the door. This heart-wrenching ordeal began in 2022, when water first started dripping into the kitchen. Over time, the problem spread like a disease. First the living room, then the bedrooms, with water now seeping near power outlets and even beneath their family altar. The ceiling turned yellow with stains, mold took over the cabinets, and the floor started to swell. Every day, the grandson had to help his grandmother empty multiple pails of foul-smelling, yellowish water. Photos posted by neighbor Ming Woon in the Facebook group Complaint Singapore show the shocking reality. Over half a dozen pails scattered around the flat, collecting the relentless drips from the ceiling. The smell? Rotting wood and stagnant water. And this isn't just happening in one flat. At least 2 other households in the same block are suffering from similar leaks. Ming said the suspected cause is a flat on the 13th floor where engineers believe the waterproofing has failed. But here's the problem. No one can get in. The unit's resident has repeatedly refused entry to HDB officers and repair teams. Despite 4 legal letters sent between April and November 2024, there was no cooperation. Even mediation efforts by grassroots leaders and financial support offers were turned away. In March this year, the elderly woman's son, Chen Jun, opened up to Lianhe Zhaobao. He had lived with his mother and son in the unit and described it as feeling submerged. He tried everything, spending $2,000 of his own money on repairs and accepting a $300 goodwill grant from HDB. But nothing worked. As long as his unit isn't repaired, the problem won't be solved, he said. The final straw came in 2025 when concerns over electrocution and health risks pushed the elderly woman and her grandson to move out. It's a tragic outcome that many would never expect in a country like Singapore. An elderly resident being forced out of her home not by fire or debt, but by dripping water and red tape. So now the question must be asked, how can a single uncooperative neighbor cause so much destruction? And what more could HDB or authorities have done to protect the victims? If you're still watching this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230.